Hey guys, how you doing? Well, this is it. We're on the start of a remote wilderness trip. We'll be out here for 7 nights, 8 full days, just remote. I got dropped off in that plane like you saw. I just threw my first line in. I'm waiting on Kyle. Kyle is coming with me. He's gonna be here in about 2 hours and he'll have a secondary float plane flight in. So I'm just gonna hang out on this lake here, do some fishing and wait for the old guy to show up. Then we're gonna start on our journey. This trip isn't gonna be too crazy of distance, probably about 75 kilometers in the 7 nights we're here, 8 days. And so that's just over 10 clicks a day. It's not bad, but we're gonna do a lot of fishing, a lot of exploring, some portaging, there'll be some rapids. Should be great. This is what I've been needing. This is what I've been wanting since the ice was off the lake. We're gonna see how this goes. Wish me luck. I'm already having fun. Okay, I got a fish on. It's been a couple minutes. Still no sign of Kyle. We got a pike on. All right. Never caught one of these before. Hey buddy. Little pike to start the day, start the trip with. That's alright. I'm gonna need the pliers, I think. Oh yeah. Trying to stay organized as much as possible on this trip for once. You guys know who I am, right? We'll try and not pull too many Joes this trip. Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, hey there. It's a nice boat you got.
Thanks, bud. So how was the flight?
It was awesome, dude.
Yeah?
It was great. I saw 2 bald eagles on the way in. It was awesome. Now we're here. I'm a little disappointed that I don't have a nice like walleye that you caught for me, prepared and all that stuff.
I threw it back, man. Yeah, he's going back in. Peace.
Did you throw it back?
Yep. Okay. I was like, I don't want to...
I have oatmeal. That's what I'm eating right now.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So the scoreboard's at 0 right now, right? 0,
well,
0.
It's 1-0, but yeah.
Why is it 1-0? I wasn't even here.
Oh, she's a little heavy. Woo! Graceful as a gazelle.
Oh, hey.
There's some whitecaps out here on the lake. There's a little narrows behind a couple of these big islands. We're gonna go try and fish the narrows, hoping to get away from the wind a bit and to get into the fish. How was that wind paddle?
That was horrendous. Like the first 3 seconds of not paddling in several years, and it's straight into the wind.
How many fish you got?
You just wait, bud. We're fishing in the middle of daylight.
The best time, right?
No.
So just trolling, got a decent walleye.
I hate you right now.
That's gonna be dinner. What's that?
I'm navigating the whole time. I'm like your
That's what you could call it. If that's what you could
While
call
you're
it.
Fishing, I'm trying to navigate so you can.
Yeah, there's always a reason. Yeah.
Reasoning.
Check it out. I pulled a big old leech out of the water. I'll be able to use that for bait later on. That'll be really good bait because you know that's what the fish are eating already, right? Let's see if he'll get me. You want to get me? He doesn't even want to get me. What? Not even good enough for a leech. Wah, wah.
Oh, it's much warmer than the water at my house. Yep. Woo! Beauty. I'm catching leeches left and right.
Not much meat off that guy. Got 2 small fillets. What we're gonna do, because it doesn't get dark till like literally 10:30 or 11, like no joke.
You get to have 2 dinners, Joe?
2 dinners.
2 dinners.
2 dinners. So I'm just gonna have this as a snack. I'll share some with Kyle. I'm just going to use fish crisp, my skillet. I got my Bush Buddy here if it's out of frame. And some lard, a little bit of lard. Grab the lard too, please. No lemon. Anyways, I'll get some lemon out of my bag. There's probably a lot of people, Kyle, who started watching my videos after you moved up away. So I assume this is going to be new for a lot of people. They don't understand your ness. He said awesomeness, but... So I got a little rock. I've got a rock down on the ground. First off, for safety. Well, all we're going to do to start this, let's grab some twigs, break them, and then light the broken ends. It's so dry up here. Look at that. Granted, there's a little tiny bit of moss on there, but oh man. And hopefully that'll catch. If not, we'll do it again, but looking pretty good. Yep, looking real good. That's why this land is changed, molded by fire, because it's a fire-driven forest. It's so easy in here. Lightning comes down, sparks this stuff up. Part of the reason there's no black flies here this time of year, apparently it's so dry. I didn't believe Harlan when he was telling us, but seems like it might be the truth. Oh yeah, bud. Yeah. Look, I have a spatula, Kyle.
Joe, what's the best spatula for bushcraft?
This one. Okay. One that you make out of pine. I do really want to take this opportunity to give Harlan a huge shout out. Red Lake Outfitters, we wouldn't have been able to come out and do this without you guys. Really appreciate it. This is the third year in a row I've come and Harlan's hooked it up. First year was with Sean. We went to Woodland Caribou. Second year, I did that 10-day Crown Land thing. Again, couldn't have done it without Harlan. Nice and dry. Oh yeah, we got kindling for days on that one too. It is such a gorgeous day. Like, such a gorgeous sight, a gorgeous day. No bugs. No bugs. I'll happily carry that bug jacket without having to use it. This is gonna be a good trip. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good. I felt good for the past few days. I've been away from home for 2 nights already. 2 nights in a hotel getting here. And everything's coming up Millhouse. It's pretty good. We'll see tomorrow morning how it goes, but as of now, like 90%. Very happy about that. Nice, man.
Yeah. It's good size, right?
Wally. Walleye number 2. Nice, pretty guy. Look at the teeth on him. I think I might paddle down the old wind tunnel back to see Kyle. See how he's doing. I still want to keep paddling and fishing, definitely. There's a lot of light left. It's nice to be out here when you get those purples and blues and stuff. I love that. This is the second walleye I caught out of this little bay area tonight.
I would say this is a pretty good one. There we go, Joe.
Nice, man.
Boom.
There's a decent sized walleye. Nice. Some length to him. Got some length to him. Oh, that's a decent one. That's probably the best one I've caught so far. Oh, you hit hard. You hit hard. Let's see what we got. It feels like a walleye. Feels like a walleye. It's a pike. It's a decent pike.
There he goes. Haha, nice. All right, 2 pikes. No, 1 pike. 1 pike that counts. We're in this little bay, this little shallow bay here. I expect there to be some pike in here, but I thought for sure a walleye too. We shall see. This is so very peaceful. The wind has calmed right down like I knew it would. It's the name of the game here. What a nice night. Another walleye. Yep. Nice. There he goes. Lively. Lively. A little bit of pinks and... There's a loon out there calling. A little bit of pinks and blues in the sky. My favorite time of night. Can you hear him? Very cool. Bam, son. You don't get better than that. So many nice noises right now. A little walleye. The fishing's getting hot. It's like a back-to-back. What do I got? Oh my goodness. Walleyes off the chain. Harlan calls this this route the walleye primer. He has a bunch of different packages you can get or go on. And he calls this one the walleye primer. I see why. I see why. It's just a small... Oh, sweet. He's off. Perfect. All right. And does that count now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm also playing with my camera, not really paying attention. What are the rules? Maybe we should stop worrying about it so much and just fish. That's probably a good idea, eh? Okay, I'm going back. I swear I'm going back. I'm going back, I swear. I'm just slamming them now. This is what Kyle was doing earlier when I was not doing this. When I was getting hit in the face by large pike. We removed the middle treble out of this Rippling Redfin. It's a good thing because it's not necessary and it would have just tore up more things. Rip more lips, as it were. You going? There you go. Okay, I'm going back now. Listen to all the birds. Bullfrog. This is magical. Mayflies on the water. I keep watching them take off.
keep taking flight. I really do have to get back now. I have missed this. And here comes the wind. Yeah, I've missed this. Wow. This is so good for the soul, honestly. This is like cleansing, so peaceful. It's like, it's impossible to put into words. Impossible. I gotta pull my lure up here and go through these narrows. It's pretty shallow, actually, this lake, anywhere near the shore. There are drop-offs, but... Oh, there's a flying V. Kind of. Come on, guys. Fellow brethren. I can hear their wings. I can hear their wings from here. It's so crazy.
I got you a pot full of meat.
Well, thank you.
Bravo. Oh, and the coals should be started by now.
Cool.
It's nothing like having a, camp wife here.
Well, I do recall someone getting firewood to begin with.
That's been forgotten.
That was so 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was like, what have you done for me lately? Hope you're gonna give me some more walleye, and then you can cook it. I don't know what you do with that plastic bag.
I was actually gonna cook my own, but if you want me to cook yours, I can.
Yeah, cook mine too.
All right.
Yeah. This is going to be the best meal I think we've ever made. Onions, garlic, my spicy lentil brown rice mix. You know, after doing this for what, 7 years or something, we're finally learning what to do.
I just stopped camping with you for a while and started camping with people who knew what they were doing.
Oh, did that help?
Yeah, and then now I understand what to do. Yeah.
Who caught more fish?
Me.
No, I'm pretty sure I caught more fish.
Dude, I caught 12 fish today.
The number keeps going up every time I talk to you.
Yeah, I told you that. Are you serious right now, dude? I literally just came back and was like 12. You were like 10.
I said 15, so obviously 15 is a smaller number, unless it's a Canadian man. We have so much food.
This is secondsies.
We're really getting better at cooking, aren't we?
You like it?
Oh yeah. Good. Try it right, man. Good.
I'm going to.
It's hot, but not too hot.
Oh, what is that? Chickpeas or peas?
Lentils.
Oh, you said that. Yes.
Excellent source of protein and fiber. Make you poop good.
Oh wow, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah, that's good.
And spicy. Woo, buddy! Oh man, well, it's not that spicy, but it's like a
good spice.
like a kick, but
It's a smoked paprika and the smoked salt.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is the best meal I've had in the wilderness.
Well, it's pretty early. Kyle, what time did you think you got up at?
5:30.
5:30. And it's just after 6 now. It's pretty light, obviously. There's going to be a lot of daylight on this trip. Lots of hours for fishing, exploring, complaining. Bam. The world's worst lid. Doesn't that look good with all those
dried fruits in there. And a little bit of extra hot water left over even. Fancy pants, Joe.
We are into our second lake. Apparently this lake is not that productive. We'll probably troll through it, get on to the next portage, which is over 500 meters, so.
Yay!
Up and at them!
Yay, portaging!
We're just kind of coasting along here, not having to paddle. The wind's right exactly at our backs. In this narrow little intimate stream. Got some lunch. Not too shabby.
Where the wind just stopped.
Yeah, it's strange. Keeps doing that, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bud. I think we might need a little touch more lard in that. Yeah, definitely we do. Okay. Alright, we got 6 pieces done. A little bit more lard in there and do the rest. Got some lemon and salt to go on it too. So it should be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh,
Yeah, right?
lovely. Lovely. Wow, that's good. That's pike. Look at Y-bones, I bet. Yep, that's pike, dude.
It's still good.
Well, I don't know what one you got.
I don't know, whatever I got is really
This
good.
is phenomenal right here. Wait till you get pike. Oh, I'm super stoked on that. Too bad I didn't bring breading on my 10-day trip.
Womp womp.
That's not bushcraft. Woo! This is my favorite area we've been at through the trip so far. Not really good fishing here because it's pretty shallow and weedy, but just the scenery is mind-blowing. How crazy those look against the sky. Okay, so change of plans since last time we seen you. Or you saw us even. we did the 850. There's the end. You can see the blue in the distance. This is it's okay. It seems like it's longer than 850 to me.
It does. There's definitely some ups and downs. It's hot. I mean, the
It's
heat
hot.
is killing us.
I am sweaty boy, sweaty Joe. But look at this.
This is the most recently burned I think we've seen.
Look at how crazy this looks. Man,
A whole bunch of nothing.
a whole bunch of nothing is right as far as you can see.
But then it looks like old growth on the other side.
It sure does. Look at that. It hasn't been touched. Good eye, Kyle. Look at that.
Hey, you know, you've taught me a few things over the years.
Yeah, thanks. That's where we're camping. We're definitely 1 million. Nothing is going to stop us. 1,000,000% camping on this lake. I am done. It is hot tamale out here. 5 o'clock almost.
Why would it be hot? There's so much shade right here.
Full shade. So we're hoping that this lake is going to be pretty. The campsites are well treed. It looks like it will be from here. The burn looks really cool. It's just not. It's not good to stay because of the sun. So at least this time of year. Back at 'em. Second pass on this big old portage. This very well may be the longest portage of the whole trip at over 800 meters. And by the time we walked there,
back to get our canoes. And there again, that's not 1,800. If I said 1,800, I meant 800. Anyways, it's 2,400 meters because of this double carry.
We're at the campsite. We are staying here, obviously. I got the lovely wife Spaghetti rehydrating right now. Oh, burned the crap out of my 2 fingers. There's ash next to my, or a coal next to my fire, my wood stove here, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like, I don't know why. I just tried to pick it up and burned my fingers. Probably because my brain is mush from all day, but that's good. Today felt like a real, actually like a real canoe trip. Like, this is a real canoe trip, don't get me wrong, but today felt like an endurance trip like we used to do, that we have done in the past. Didn't move half as far as we normally do, but we did a decent amount of portaging, and I think the sun really wore us both down. What are you doing? I rolled the dice last night and I didn't put my tent fly on. There's not a cloud in the sky. All those even little puffy clouds are gone. I think I'll do the same again today. And yeah, if anything comes up, if it starts raining, I'll just throw a little tarp on over top and hope for the best. But I like to have the ventilation, and I like to see the stars. I was able to lay here and look at the stars through my tent last night, and that was really cool. So I'll keep my extra tarp nice and handy in case. Bug just flew into my mouth. Pulling my second one in of the night. Feels like a pike. Oh, and he spit it right at the boat. Alright. Womp womp. Okay. Trolling deep. And I'm in the middle. And I just got a hard hit. So, I'm hoping for a laker. We shall see. What are you? Oh! Oh! What are you? What are... Oh! It's a pike. Good hit, good fight, and I got him just in the lip too. So with any luck, I'll be able to just unhook him pretty easily here. Get him on his way. He just cut me up something fierce. Thanks, bud. There he goes. Look at the size of that guy. It's probably the biggest pike of the trip. Go on, killer. Oh! Oh! I hope it's not the same fish. I hope it's not the same fish. What are you? Double header, back to back. Back to back. Okay. This is a fight too. Woo! Yeah! What is this? Oh, I'm all cut up from that pike. Big time. What are you? Tell me you're a laker. Tell me you're a lake trout. What are you? What are you, bro? Oh! Oh! Oh man. Oh man. I'm messing around way too much right now. But he's fighting. Oh, I think it's a laker. Look at that. That's a good bow in the rod. Whoa.
Dude! What is it? What is it? What is it? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come in my boat. Come in my boat. Oh! Oh no, it's all caught on the other hook now. Son of a gun. I gotta get him in. I gotta get him in. Come on, big guy. Yeah, it's a Laker. Come on, buddy. In the boat. In the boat. Bam, son. On the board. On the board with the Laker. Woo! Okay. That was cool. Things falling everywhere. Got a Laker. Decent sized Laker. Small Laker. But it's a Laker. Okay. Woo, buddy. A lot of things just happened. A lot of things just happened. Okay. Got a lake trout. Like, how to lake trout. There we go. A nice Laker. Very pretty. Light in color. It'll be a midnight snack for Kyle and I when we get back. We'll split it. That is if Kyle doesn't get one of his own. I hope he does. He's not had one or not caught one yet, and woodland caribou is the first place I ever caught one. So I have faith for sure. Man, what a gorgeous night. This place, this whole trip, man. This whole trip is going so good. It's like amazing weather, great fish, good buddy. They were complaining that we're in this like burn. Like, who cares, man? Look at this place. There's like about 35, 40 minutes left before the sun hits the horizon. Then the really nice colors will start to come out. Woodland caribou, man. I love this place. This is such a good trip already. Day 2. Only day 2. Hopefully we'll paddle out of the burn tomorrow. It'd be nice to camp in like a real forest, but again, like, this has an amazing quality all its own. The sun is just relentless. Shade would be nice. Anyway, we're gonna stay out here and paddle. I gotta fix my hands up when I go back to camp. I gotta use my first aid kit and bandage them up and stuff. I don't want to get infected out here dealing with all these fish. I remember last time my hands got all sorts of beat up. So, anyway, yeah, we'll do that. First aid kit will come in handy. I only brought a tiny little one, but everything I need. There's like a little bit of ointment, some band-aids, duct tape, and a lighter.
What's up?
I see you have made fire.
I had made the fire.
Looks pretty epic.
You made the fish?
Oh, I have some fish here.
Oh.
You have?
Trout.
Oh yeah, boy.
Well,
Thank you, Joe. It's very good.
no problem. I'm glad you like it.
It's nothing like little chicken fish McNuggets in the middle of the woods.
Look at that, boy. Look at that. So, I really like it, but I think I prefer the walleye. Kyle?
I'm going to have to agree with you.
The lake trout is very good. It's just that the meat's a touch on the soft side, whereas the walleye is perfect, like really chicken nuggets. But anyways, this is very good, very, very good. Not complaining. All right, guys, night 2.
What?
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 Yep.
night 2 done. Great day, absolutely great day. It chilled down. It dropped, the temperature dropped quite a bit. So I got a tuka on, long sleeve pants, new socks, fully in this sleeping bag now too, not just using it like a quilt. It'd be nice to see if tomorrow brings that with it. I wouldn't mind that at all. So we'll catch you with you guys in the morning. Check you later, check you later.
Well, the clouds came back with full force. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's where the wind was coming from. There was no clouds that way at all. Look at that. Not too
partly cloudy.
shabby. Nice. We got a little bit of waves, a little bit of wind, but we're not really going against it. We're kind of going across it. So that's okay. These little boats are great for that. Take our time. You got a troll?
Yeah.
I guess I will too.
Like 2 seconds in, I've already got jumped around throwing stuff.
It's windy. Yeah, no bites that whole time.
Nothing.
Well, we've made it to our 100-meter portage for the day. Not dreading this at all. Hella windy, homie.
Yeah, it is. It's hella windy. Yeah, I would have been scared in a big canoe in the middle there.
Yeah, I don't like a tandem canoe regardless. For many reasons. Regardless. This looks very bare area.
Watch like a zeros race until 1,000 meters.
Zero erased.
Yeah.
1,000 meter portage. Just planning on 100, bro. You know, like full of piss and vinegar, hopes and dreams, only to have it crushed.
Typically in the way.
I moved my boat all the way out the way for you.
In the way!
Everything. No appreciation.
In the way. So, we slept here last night. Came across from here to here. It was very windy. There's some falls. Tried doing some fishing, and we're right here in this green triangle. So we want to come down this way, head west a bit, and then come down. This is supposed to be a really rocky, cool area with high cliffs and stuff. And now we need to decide, do we want to go through that and try to camp on this bigger lake, which we have to flip over and look at a different map, or go down and look at this, and then come this way. The problem is, there's one campsite here, a portage, and then apparently this is a problem. I don't know what this means. Beaver, I think there's a bad beaver dam right here, and then we're on Mexican Hat. Mexican Hat has a lot of good campsites.
So we have to flip over and see what lake this is underneath.
We got to figure out what that is.
This or this?
I think it's the top of this.
because Egan was next to it. So yeah, it is this.
Yeah.
What lake is that? Doesn't even have a name. Is it Egan?
It's
is it
just
Egan?
connected in Egan.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Things are happening. Oh, I didn't. Oh. I don't know, man. That's like a huge lake. I'd be cool to stand on one of these campsites here if it's not burned.
Yep.
We can definitely go check. Let's do that.
It's simple. Easy. Let me look at it on JIP so it's one complete picture.
Let's go down. We'll go into AGN or whatever, GN.
A GN.
And then if it is, but we don't have to go all the way to the sites. If it is burned,
yeah,
we'll just go back. And
we'll just exit the fjords and look down that way. And if it looks terrible, forget it and we'll go back and do Mexican Hat.
Well, maybe we might be able to camp at that site beforehand if it's not burnt as well. There's a campsite before the portage, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yep, I think we got a plan. Let's go through the fjords and see what the other lake is. We have a plan.
Crisis averted.
Well, it's marshy here, so maybe the fire didn't go all the way this way? I don't know.
I hope so. Give me fuel, give me fire. No, don't give me fire. Don't quote me on this, and I hope I'm right, but it looks like this is the end of the burn, and then right there starts to be the live trees again. All across is all live and everything, so that's a really, really good sign. All live, all green. Fjord. Yeah. Man, I'm trying to film, Kyle. All right, well, this is pike number 2 for me in this lake. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh, there goes the rod out the back. And there goes the pike. Nice. Okay, on to the fjords. Kyle's so pissed off. He's getting skunked all since last night. Poor guy. What am I doing different? I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. I'm doing the same thing as you. I think he's just too angry. I think the fish, he's just yelling over there by himself. He's yelling. I think the fish can pick up on his anger. This is just between us, right? Wow. I'm very excited to see green trees. How happy do these green trees make you?
Very. It looks like I can make a campsite anywhere better than what we have.
Yo, definitely, right there. Yep. So nice to see trees. All right, Kyle. It looks like there's a portage or an animal trail right there.
I was 100% sure I was completely stuck on a rock, because we went right by a point, right?
Yeah.
And it said I actually got a pike.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time for everything, man.
Yeah, you know, every now and then.
Yeah.
Come here.
Mr.
Can you get a picture of me with this pike?
Yeah, I can. Oh, look at him. He's so happy.
Yeah, it's a good fish.
He's fish.
I went from 0 to 2 in 5 minutes, you know?
Uh-huh.
0.
Well, we've made it to a campsite. We're on a really big lake, on a point. There's a fire pit here. And it's all hot and in the sun. But wait till you see this. This is like something out of a movie for us right now.
Like an Algonquin site.
This is a movie, dog.
I gotta go use the restroom.
Alright, have fun.
I will, bud.
Look at this. Flat ground. Shade. Got our chairs up just relaxing. Trying to cool down. Kyle's gonna go drop one off. Oh man. So happy to be here.
I'm limbing the tree safely. Very safety first.
It is shorts and water shoes. You did a good job.
Hey, it's almost like I've done this before.
Just so everyone knows, that tree is dead. That he stuck that
Dead,
into.
leaning, standing, kind of.
Yep. Before this trip, I didn't even want to open my gear or my bag after I had packed it to put in things I had forgot, or to add things or whatever, or organize things, because it was such a hassle to, you know, take it out and put it back in. And on this trip, I've probably dumped out my whole backpack 15 times easy. It's just, again, how it is every time. I'm so glad to be camping like this again. So glad to be back to canoe tripping, real canoe tripping. I want to go on another trip when I get home. I really do. I'm going to try to make that happen. I'm a loose cannon, I'm a loose cannon, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it'll be a big one. Well, that was easy enough.
Like one little click on the lighter, and that's all it took. Yeah, I smell.
Not me. Like a daisy.
I mean, it's not as bad as it has been, but we're not talking roses here.
I'm not talking yak urine.
No, no.
Yak urine.
Chachian.
I thought I was going to go back out and fish tonight. Turns out my body says no. It didn't really get the pinks and purples that I was hoping for tonight.
No.
So it's okay. I'm fine sitting here for the first night and actually relaxing out with fire as opposed to fishing.
This is awesome. We have flat land. There's grass here. I've never been so excited to see flat land and grass in my whole life.
This is the best campsite we've had for sure.
Yeah, look at this view. It's great over the lake.
The flat ground is nice. Both previous nights have been very lopsided and
Very lumpy.
still sleeping well. Still sleeping very well. But
Look, there's that light again in the sky.
what did you say? You think it's Jupiter?
I don't know. Mercury, Jupiter. It's got to be a planet.
Uranus?
It could be Uranus. It's a possibility.
You wouldn't be able to see it if it was mine.
Well, if it was.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Yep.
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 Yep. This tree's dead, Joe. Why did you select this tree?
All right, folks. That's it for tonight. Nice fire by the lake.
Great fire.
Some good times. This was one of the most campy feels I've had. So yeah, good night. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not sure what tomorrow will bring, but this guy will be here, and this guy. And tonight, no fly. We'll see how she goes. I might be
Can you not wake me up again at 6
might be
o'clock in the morning?
at 4 in the morning. Oh my God! There's rain. What's happening? I'm soaking wet right now.
That was great this morning. I just rolled over in bed and went back to sleep, and you ran around crazy.
All right. Good night. Love yous. Love yous. Good morning. Well, I slept really well. Those clips you saw were at like 4 in the morning, the sun coming up. I had really weird dreams. First time I dreamt in probably years. Very strange dreams. Conor McGregor, Dana White, Cody Ko, and Noel Miller. Canoeing and portaging. Very strange. Very, very strange. Got a beauty day already. Today we've got to paddle back along that route, back to our normal route, and then we have a real big slog today, getting over a beaver dam, like a 200-meter beaver dam, and sinking in mud and stuff, so should be fine.
Oh, there he goes.
He's running.
Okay, bud.
Make sure you got your glove on.
Well, Joe.
Gloves on for safety.
Last time you,
Yeah. Ruh-roh. I just went the silly way for no reason at all. No reason at all, and now I'm stuck. Pulling a G-U. Joe Unit. Uh-oh. Yeah.
gotta get it there wet there, bud.
Yeah, let's just go back. Silly guy. Yep. Okay, no reason for that. Dum 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 dum. Well, this is the portage. It's very grown in. I assume because the fire that ripped through here, and obviously this is all growing up in its place, in the tree's place. Little maples, bunch of grass, probably a whole bunch of ticks. It's hot. It's a sunny, hot day for a change. Dry somehow. Yeah, I stepped on all the rocks. All of the rocks.
Here you go, little canoe.
Are you just gonna film me the whole time?
Does it bother you?
it's a little awkward, honestly.
Really?
It's like voyeurism.
You're not used to it yet?
Spying on my, what?
You're not used to it?
Well, I don't know.
Well, the good thing is I don't really care either way.
No, I know, you don't care about anything.
Yeah. Thanks for the canoe, Harlan.
I'm being gentle. As gentle as I can be.
Because the video's on.
No, I'm still gentle when it's off. I like this canoe.
There's my first sign of the lake we're headed to. Some nice cliffs and blue water. It's clouding up like crazy right now. Cool. The moss. I'm getting nailed by mosquitoes in here. More so than the rest of the trip. There we go. Let's stop and have some lunch here, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna head back for my canoe. Then it's lunchtime before we get on to Mexican Hat. Oh, look at the nonsense. Look at the nonsense. The food needs to go near the bottom so it's portaged easier.
Right, right.
The problem with that is you gotta pull a Joe every time you want some. I did have snacks in a pouch higher up, but those snacks have been consumed. Consumed all up.
I'm hungrier today than I have been.
I'm starving. So very hungry. My stomach is just going to town. We're gonna go 2 mustard packets today, boys and girls.
Whoa.
I got a little.
You're concerned about this beaver dam. We're going 2 mustard
Yeah, I'm
packets.
bulking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 raisins for dinner, for breakfast. Dessert. Dessert's the word. All right, I got a little flatbread with some suspect meat, just straight sus meat, but we're gonna eat it. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to stop for a real lunch because I can't eat this again. It's like 3rd day in a row. I'll have some extra chili and I have that chicken stew that I wanted to eat for lunch. That's what I'll do. Well, we've reached the impassable beaver dam. It doesn't look that bad. We're saying this now at the beginning, but it looks like, man, the weather has changed. It looks like we just gotta line our canoes in here and walk along the side. I'm like, just pretty easy going, actually. Really easy going. Yeah, okay. Well, that's what we'll do. All the way yonder. Yonder, I say. Man, that's changed. It's breezy. It's not even hot at all. Sun's gone.
Nothing compared to some of the stuff we've done in the past. Oh, consumption. Hello.
Just taking the old canoe out for a walk. Come on, good boy.
This is not bad.
Oh man. Okay. Just get into there. Maybe I can paddle through that. Oh, that's a big hole. That's a big hole. Okay. Oh, on the beaver trail. Beaver. We've come to the conclusion we believe it's going to storm. Some dirty old gnarly dark clouds rolling in. And the sky is, sorry, the wind's picking up big time, so.
I could use a shower right now.
Yeah, we're a little stanky. Look at the boats. Look at the mud in the boats. Everything I own is covered in mud. All right, gotta go. Gotta make some time. Okay, this is the end of it. I hope this is the lake. Yes, this is the lake. A
Ba-bam, son. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice to see. Priceless. Absolutely priceless. I haven't been this overjoyed from something that sucked in so long. Reminiscent of Birchcliff Creek, Kyle and I's last Algonquin trip. The real OGs will know. That took 6 hours though, the Birchcliff thing, and this only took half hour. Woo! And it's not a burn. It's a beautiful lake. Beautiful lake. So real talk, I need this. I've been feeling like I'm in a slump lately. A little bit depressed because the whole medical stuff that's been going on. Losing Scout. Just living up there and not being able to take advantage of it after moving my whole family up there and expecting that to be the life now. And then I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to take a chance and get out here, and I am so very happy I did. I need this in my life, big time. I need it. And I told you guys that before. I need this just for me. To stay sane, to appreciate what I have. Like, honestly, like, I love being out here. I absolutely love being out here. And I was actually bummed out at first because I thought this trip was going to be super easy and just paddle around from lake to lake, slamming walleye. It is that, but it's also that. It's that. That is a memory. That is a lifelong memory. I will never forget Birchcliff Creek. I will never forget that trip with Kyle. And this one, it's starting to become that too. The hardships that you go through matter. The hardships are the best. Don't get me wrong, I love slamming walleye and kicking Kyle's butt at fishing. I love it. But that's needed. A little bit of adversity is needed. Lessons, life lessons. 35 years old, starting to learn some things, you know? Stick with me, kids. I'm sorry if my videos have not been great lately. I keep seeing comments saying that, like, Joe moves north and then his videos suck, or hits 1 million subscribers, doesn't go camping anymore. It's like, runs his mouth, doesn't know the full deal. Believe me, I'd be camping this whole time. I would have already been on and I have. Tripper's been on 3 camping trips already, right? It's just summer now. A couple days ago, just got him. Anyways, if you feel that way, I do apologize. It's not been my intent. I'm doing what I can when I can, and this is quite rejuvenating. I have a procedure in Toronto next month, and I don't know now whether or not I want to go do it. We'll see. We'll see after this trip how I feel, because the way I feel right now, I want to go on another canoe trip when I get back. I want to take Tripper on his first real canoe trip right when I get back. That's how I feel right now, and that's what I keep saying to Kyle this past 4 days. Hope you guys understand. Hope you guys are still with me. I really do appreciate all my subscribers from way back when to now. Isaac Sipe, Isaac Sipe, I don't know how to say your last name. You're always watching, you're always commenting. Super appreciative of that, man. There's a lot of other people. There's a lot of people. You guys make this possible. Alright, campsite time.
Reroute this line a bit. Good job, Joe.
Thank you. You too. You too, big guy.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
That, Kyle.
Boom.
Good job.
What was that, 10 minutes?
Yeah, if that, man.
Yeah.
Time to relax. Look at this shoe. Just mud caked all in it. Kyle's out walking in the water right now, but I'm a little chilly, so I'm going to take mine off and wash them in the water by hand.
look at that. Just mud caked. Oh wow. Look at this. It's another. I think it's a caddisfly larva, or maybe a dragonfly larva. It's a big one, but it's just the exoskeleton again. Look at the size of that thing. He's already come out. Oh no, is he? Yeah, he's hollow. He's hollow, empty inside, just like me. All right.
Oh, Joe.
Well, she's a slippery one. I don't really care about my pants too much. They'll dry. But I do want to wash my socks and my boots off. Oh yeah, that's a little muddy. That's a little brown. It's a brown. So that's a little before and after shot there for you folks at home. Nice.
There's the temperature, perfect.
Yeah, it's not hot.
Bug situation, 0 except for 2 million ants on the ground.
If you look at the ground, it's moving with ants.
It's like, it's trippy. Nice gentle breeze.
We have 3 walleye sitting there.
We have 3 walleye. We have flat ground.
Flat. There's a bunch of spots for tents.
I mean, there's even some birch here, right? We could use the bark.
Honestly, man, this trip is like, I'm so glad we had to do that muck slog like that.
That was a blast.
It was a blast.
It was fun.
It like solidified that this is a real canoe trip now.
Yes.
Like we're in the middle of nowhere. We got flown in, and we're still both like, no. Like,
right, kind of that. We haven't had a really terrible portage yet. How hard could it be, right?
This is awesome. I honestly, I feel, yeah, I couldn't ask for anything else.
No, this would be perfect. Okay. We'll do this up a little different. I give you a clothesline, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
No problem, bud.
What's on there? Old Prusik?
Yeah. No.
Alpine butterfly?
No.
Jolin?
Jolin.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want to do mine? Oh, thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Thanks, buddy.
Do I get a free knife with it?
I got a Mora.
Woo!
Try to make this a little bit more safe. We can have it up here instead of on the ground. And just notice that it doesn't really have a barrier on this side. There we go, a little bit better. we've decided and discovered that we prefer the fish a little crispy.
Yeah, I think a little bit of brown, borderline black on some of the edges.
A little brown goes a long way.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. So good. Yeah, my hands are a little battery. Oh man. So there's falls on this lake, waterfall. And it's just down, sorry. And it's just down the lake. So I think after I'm done eating, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna go down there. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right. There's obviously walleye in here, and there'd be a good chance of catching them at the bottom of the falls. Maybe I'll drag. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this stuff up first for sure. I want this one. I want this super crispy one. Kyle has caught the biggest walleye of the trip today.
Been lucky.
It's actually
Red Devil.
yeah, surprising, eh?
Uh-huh.
Little red devil spoon.
That big, it's not one of the big honkers.
Yep. My rippling redfin let me down today. Only one little walleye guy.
Nope.
It's almost 6. I don't think it matters if we come out a little bit early for fishing tonight because there's no sun really. It's all cloud cover anyway. We'll see, I guess. I just caught a little walleye on my deep diver again right after I left the campsite. That's pretty cool. Second one on that guy. Just little walleye. I'm trolling across to another island or point right now to see, and then I'm going to zigzag back my way across the lake to these falls. We don't know if the falls are on our side or the other side of the portage, but it's only 3:25 and there's no gear, so I'm doing it regardless. Kyle said he doesn't want to, but he's in his boat somewhere. Yeah, he's in his boat behind me near the camp. I'm sure he'll come over if I do. Got my rain stuff with me just in case it starts to sprinkle again. It's only been sprinkling. And then the bag that the rain stuff is in I can use to cover my camera. Got another fish. Who knows what it'll be? Every single time I think I know what it's a different fish. I keep saying walleye and pike and then walleye. We shall see. What are you, Mr. Fish? This is third fish in like 10 minutes. It's gotta be a pike, I mean. It's pulling hard. And of course it's a walleye because I say it's a pike. Every darn time. That's the biggest walleye I've caught this trip. Oh, okay, bud. And he's gone. Big old walleye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but I didn't land him. And it's raining.
Get him on that deep diver?
Yeah, that's the third fish since we left camp on the deep diver.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't got anything.
Well, deep dive. It's raining. Pretty shallow in here. I don't know that there'll be any good fishing on this side of them, but I'm gonna go do the 325 meter portage just with my fishing pole, my lucky lure here. I might have went the wrong way. Regardless, if I don't get any fish, I'm sure it'll still be pretty. And I can show you guys. Oh yeah, it's beauty. It's already worth it. It's already worth it. Look at that. This is just a small little pool. Very shallow. Very shallow. Ain't gonna be nothing in there. This is so pretty. So this obviously all burned as well. Pretty recently it looks like. Mexican hat. Alright, I've come out to the other side here. Little rock cairn. Oh wow, this is pretty. Man, this is pretty. Look at this. All burned on that side, you can tell. Man. The falls start over there. I don't know that I'll be able to fish these at all. Either way, no big deal. I'm glad I came up. It's like a long fall instead of a big waterfall, so it's all real shallow in there. No big deal. Very, very pretty. Glad I came up. Well, a little sweaty. Kyle went back. He said he was tired, so he didn't want to do the portage, which is fine. I'm happy to do it anyway. I'm gonna head back now and troll the way back to the camp. I'm tired myself and very warm because I have 2 pairs of pants on and 2 shirts. Okay, going back. Peaceful. It smells so nice. For a change.
I can only smell my stench.
Can you guys hear that? What do you think that is, Kyle?
It's gotta be bugs. It's the only thing it could possibly be.
We've not heard
so many insects. It's like
we've not heard anything like that the whole trip.
no.
Alright folks, in bed. Started raining again. We were just done for the day. Day 4 was a great day, probably my favorite day. In tune with things now. Day 5, On the map, seems like we don't have to do much, so we might push it to the next lake. We'll see what happens when we get there. I will see you guys in the morning. Well, there's some good news. We can see clouds. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Like a little bit better visibility. Sunrise a bit. I don't know. I don't really smell too much smoke. I can see a bit of blue in the sky. I really don't know. It's a beauty morning. There's some mist on the water and everything. And we're getting up earlier and earlier every morning now. It's hard to stay in bed with this birds chirping this nice and the sun coming up and anticipation for the day.
Not bad. Good distance. Nice.
Nope. Oh! Yeah. So this is east. Obviously the sun is rising and the town of Red Lake is to the east of us. So we're hoping that it looks just as good as it does here there. To the west it's pretty smoky still. But yeah, we'll see. We're supposed to call Harlan on the sat phone at 10. It's just about 7 o'clock now. So yeah, just out for a little paddle. Kyle's eating breakfast. I was up a touch earlier than him. Let's go see if I can grab a little walleye or two, just for fun. Potentially the last paddle. There's tons of ash in the water here. Oh, we got a fishy. Nice walleye. Real nice walleye. Pretty. Come here, big guy. This place is unreal, guys. Like, honestly, you can almost guarantee food. You can almost guarantee catching fish. Beautiful fish. Thanks, bud. Hope I got that. Been out paddling for about an hour now. Just so calm. Just listening to the sounds of nature out here. This is the world. Listening to the sounds of my world out here. Having some time to reflect on the trip. I'm feeling very lucky to have had very good health this trip, with the exception of one day, which is better than I could have thought, better than I could have imagined. Very blessed to live in Canada and have this at my doorstep. I drove 16 hours to get here, mind you, but I do have things that I can do like this around home. Getting a bit shallow in here, time to pull up the old deep diver. I'm happy to have a buddy like Kyle who will come out here and do this with me. Sure, we get annoyed at each other a lot, and it's part of it, we know that. But yeah, happy to have friends who are into this stuff and that I can convince to come out with me. Boom, right at the boat. Oh, pike for the day. Oh, pike for the day. The legend of One Fish Joe is no more. Yep. There we go, big guy. Just barely had him. Feisty. They smell like tin. Pike stink like tin. There he goes. Nice. So, again, deep diver. Now, that's when I was pulling up. You saw that. I just got him right at the boat. Very cool. Anyways, just feeling grateful, you know? Feeling blessed, feeling happy, feeling lucky. I would highly recommend this place, Woodland Caribou Provincial Park. If you like fishing, if you like canoeing, if you like getting away from it all. We saw 3 sets of people in 8 days. The first set was when we got dropped off. They were getting picked up by the same plane, so that was scheduled. The second set was a few days into it. We saw 2 guys from Minnesota or Wisconsin, one of the 2. And then yesterday we saw 3 guys from Minnesota or Wisconsin, respectively. That's pretty good for 8 days. You know what I mean? Everybody kind of keeps to themselves. Everybody's pretty respectful out here. Nobody's infringing on anyone else's space or experience. This is the second time I've been to this park, and it won't be the last. I do have, like I said earlier in the video, I have wishes of bringing my wife, my kids, when she's old enough, my brother, to here, to this place, showing them. My brother's never been out anywhere. We tried to do it last year, it just didn't work out. I think it'd be awesome. We wouldn't even have to do a big old trip. We could get dropped off in Haven here, paddle over to Adventure, get some lake trout, take a couple short portages over to a couple different lakes, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You can do whatever. That's another beauty thing about this. You can customize your trip however you want. Harlan at Red Lake Outfitters has a bunch of packages, a bunch of different routes you could choose from, and we chose the walleye primer because we wanted to catch a lot of fish. And boy did that work out. Excuse me one second here. couple of firsts. Kyle, I think, has caught one walleye before, so he slammed a bunch. Got his first Laker. I got my first Laker here too, 2 years ago with Sean. Since then I've caught a few. 4 on this trip. And we did, so the 3 guys we saw yesterday told us they went over to Adventure and they got 16 lake trout the one day and they got like 12 the next day or something along those lines. Between the 3 of them. Kyle and I only stayed out there for like hour and a half, 2 hours max. We got 5 between the 2 of us. So it's pretty good odds. Kyle's a married man now, so he's anxious to get home, as am I. 16 hours to drive, broken up over 2 days. Anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. Appreciate everyone sticking with me. There's lots more to come. I plan on doing this until I can't do it anymore. Making videos, being part of the outdoor bushcraft camping community. Oh, it's getting pretty smoky. I'm just gonna finish up paddling and head back to the camp and sit down for a bit. I'll keep you guys with me. 2 walleye and a pike already. This short little leisurely paddle around. One fish Joe, no mo. Hey buddy.
What's up?
Just enjoying the morning.
Yeah, me too. Just kind of sitting here thinking about life.
Yeah, I hear that.
There's a really annoying crow or something over there breaking my meditative state.
They don't have those at Hot Yoga?
No, they don't have those. No crows allowed at hot yoga. The water's got a nice little layer of ash on top of it.
Yeah, quite a bit, eh?
It's all part of the cycle, you know, it falls down to the bottom and fertilizes the plants, which fertilize the little things, which the fish eat and all that type of stuff.
Educational morning with Kyle.
Hey, no problem. Circle of life. We can sing that song all the rest of the day.
Okay. Eddie
No one knows the actual words.
Eddie
right?
Vedder's style.
We don't know the words to any songs, really.
It's
We
a
just
circle
know-
of life.
Yeah, there you go. You got the chorus.
Everybody gets a chorus.
Are you filming that?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's all Kermit up.
I haven't got anything today. I got one like good bite by our campsite. That was it.
I got a few walleye and a pike. I lost one pike.
Of course, I've been trolling at about this speed
Yeah.
right here. So
I hear that.
I did a little like 3-minute recap on what lures worked and stuff.
Nice. I was thinking about doing that when we came back to the. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I just talked like, here's what I bring, here's what I didn't use, here's my giant tackle
Yeah,
box
we
of
brought
stuff that's
way too-
useless.
All these darn jigs.
Yeah, we're gonna have to eat the Mr. Twisters if they don't show up soon.
That'll be good.
Mr. Twister stew.
I got a bunch of leeches back there too. We could throw in.
A little salty flavor maybe.
Bonus. A little lemon.
I got a lemon packet left.
One whole one.
Melted plastic with leech and lemon.
It's a circle.
Survival cooking, right?
How are you doing? Joe. What do you mean? What do you mean? Who's this? No worries. We heard a bush plane, I think.
We're starting to hear things.
Okay. Okay. What's the, you know anything yet or no? Okay. Say it again? Okay, thanks. Yeah, no, I understand. Oh, we're okay. We're running low on food, but we're just kind of posted up on Haven so we can get fish when we need to. Say it again? No. Still going on, eh? Alright, so no news at all. Right. The sky is blue on one side of us, but
To the north it's blue, it's smoky on the south.
yeah, to the north it's all to the north it's all blue sky and smoky to the south. Yeah. Slight breeze. No, there's been no wind for the past 2 days, really. Yep. Okay, when do you want me to call you? When do you want me to call you back? Okay. Yeah. 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 All right, buddy. Bye.
What? No good there?
Significant delay. Well, I'm going to have a nap.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got some different news now. The skies have opened up a bit, the wind's picked up a bit, and in Red Lake, they're cleared to fly. There's been a couple planes that just left a couple hours ago, but we're not high on the priority list right now. There's some people who have to get out for other reasons, medical reasons, and they've been in for longer and all that stuff. So what we're gonna do is go down to the pickup point, which is in the north end of this lake. We brought all our stuff, so we're gonna set up there, and we don't know if we're leaving today or tomorrow, and it's no big deal either way. We're gonna go down to the access point, near the access point, the pickup point, and we will set up camp there and just wait. We're supposed to call on the sat phone later on today to find out, and if not, then it will be out here tomorrow. So no big deal. To be all honest with you, like 1 day delay in a wilderness park like this is not a big deal. Like it could be a week, it could be a bunch more. So we do have still food enough for today, and I think I will still supplement with fish. But yeah, everything's been going good. We had fish for lunch, so I was able to save my chili, save my peppered beef with rice, and all is well. So we're just gonna, and it'll be a change of scenery. We just went swimming at our old site, packed up everything, left, and it's time to move on. We've been there for a couple days, and it's getting monotonous. So yeah, I'm happy to move, excited for the change, and yeah, I'll keep you guys with us. Check things out. Watch out for that huge rock. Check things out when we get there. Okay, another update. We're not getting out here today, and possibly not tomorrow. The planes that they sent out earlier had to go back due to smoke. They couldn't see, and the one took 3 hours to do an hour-long thing, an hour-long trip, whatever. And yeah, so we don't know. Everything's up in the air. Outfitter's doing what he can, Harlan's doing what he can, but everybody's calling him, and everybody's in the same kind of boat. There's no, all the contingency plans and everything have been exhausted. There's no getting out of here. Everybody's backed up. So hopefully they can fly tomorrow, and even if they can, we are low on the list. We might not be getting out of here because other people have real issues they have to get out. So it's okay. We're just gonna camp for a couple more days. You know what I mean? We're here. We got. I have one more supper after this. We have fish to catch. We have water. We have shelter. We have each other. Aww. So we're just trying to keep a positive attitude about it. Nothing's bad. People have gone through much more than this. This is just extra camping. So anyways, I only have one red bar on my last battery on my camera, so I have to end this now. I'll keep you guys with us whenever something happens. But other than that, we're here on this island in the middle of Woodland Caribou Park. Yep.
And I'm sleeping in a slopiest site.
Slopiest, whoop! Tell me more about mutton, Dad.
Oh my god. Sheep camp bread, like most Californian camp bread, is baked in Dutch ovens. Some of it in the form of yeast powder, biscuit, on unwholesome, sticky compound leading straight to dysphoria.
That's my favorite.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, folks, day 8 in the books. I've got a pretty flat, level ground tonight, which is awesome. That hasn't happened most nights. Yeah, high spirit. What day is it? High spirits tonight, and I'm really happy about it. I'll get with you guys in the morning. Sweet dreams.
Oh, well, that's a good sign. There's a plane up in the air, right above our lake.
So maybe in an hour or so, I'll give the...
He's gonna run into us.
Oh, he does. Maybe I'll give the outfitter a shout in an hour or so.
Well, it's getting a mite bit sketchy here. Hoping that plane comes very soon. Darn. Oh man, it's dark. Okay, well that was the worst timing possible. We got the call that the plane was coming. We got everything ready. We saw the plane. The plane was like right there coming in hot. And then this storm kicks up and the plane leaves. We are soaked. You can hear the thunder. Everything we have is put away. We have no shelter, and the plane left. The plane is gone because it couldn't fly in the storm. So now, what? This is day 9, morning of day 9. Hello, how are you doing? That was such a tease. It was such a tease. Here, we could see it. He was coming in, and then he had to back off and go. I understand it was dangerous, I get it. It's just the timing was horrible. The storm just kicked up out of nowhere. We haven't had rain in the whole time we've been here. The whole time. Crazy. Well, here comes the rain again. Yay! Here comes the rain again. How do you feel about what just happened?
I don't know how to express this feeling. It's like plane coming in, 500 feet, it's gonna land in about 3 minutes, and then and I'm like, oh, he's coming out, he's scrubbing off altitude, he's gonna slow down, and then he just keeps going that way.
Yeah.
More and more and more and more, and the lightning intensifies and the rain comes down. And we're here once again by ourselves.
But we do have all of our stuff packed up.
Our stuff packed up.
That's good.
Yeah, and now we're all wet too, so.
Soaked to the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was intense. That, like you're saying, that was something out of like you'd see out of
like
a movie.
Yeah. I couldn't have scripted. I wish I had a GoPro in my head. I mean, like that was like a movie.
Yeah. Yep. Unbelievable. Okie doke. Yep. So the craziest part about all that was 5 minutes earlier and there was nothing.
no black clouds, nothing. And now it's like 10 minutes after. And for the most part, it's cleared up behind us. But Red Lake is that away. And you can still see, obviously, it's not looking too clear over that way. Oh man, it was just the perfect timing, the perfect storm timing. What an adventure. This completes the story for sure. Well, now it's nice over there. And it's dark as night over there. Kyle rigged up this tarp. Thank you, Kyle. We're laying under here.
Do you want some pine cones?
Oh, we got, yeah.
I got lots of these.
Thanks, buddy.
They're really comfortable. It's like a back massager.
Yeah, like who needs, yeah, whatever. This is raining and sunny, and we're just waiting.
I'm roasting alive actually right now under the sun.
Under the tarp?
I'm hot. I'm very hot, but it's pouring rain now.
Yeah, you're alright. It's been 2 hours. 2 hours later.
Joe and I are laying under the tarp on a nice, very comfortable bed of dirt. We're kind of done with the wild right now. We're ready for some real food. Our stomachs are both like grumbling because all we've had is beef jerky and Snickers bars for the past 6 hours because that's all we have to eat. I don't get this full sun and it's pouring rain.
We are dirt merchants.
We are dirt merchants right now. I'm a pine cone merchant. You might have dirt, but I got pine cone.
Merchant of dirt.
I'll sell you this, Joe.
How much? I got 3 specks of dirt.
Woo!
I'll make it 4.
Make it
yeah,
4.
Make 4. All right, deal.
There you go.
Well, our little window of clear sky seemed to have cleared up a bit. Our little window of clear sky seems to not be here anymore. Getting another cell coming in.
Yeah, that's some real deal stuff here. It's not much fun. You having fun, Joe?
No.
We've basically been sitting on our butts since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 2:40.
Yeah, there's lots of thunder and lightning. And not much else. Some rain. No plane.
No plane. Or helicopter, or boat, or any other UFO. I don't care at this point.
Send down the foo.
Whatever they need.
Wasn't that fun? It ain't over. I don't know if it's over with. It ain't over, no. Look at it. She dark. She big dark.
Hey, thanks for rigging this tarp up, man.
Hey, no problem. Really glad I hauled this around.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up a touch. Look, there's hail now. This is intense. It's hailing.
Oh, we're gonna be fun.
Look at it.
Oh!
I hope old blue.
Oh my God!
I hope old blue holds up.
Blue!
Look at the hail. Oh my goodness. This is nuts, dude. It's hailing! It's hailing if you didn't see.
I hope old blue holds up. Got a lot of hail coming in.
Well, that's here now. We literally just got absolutely drenched. We had to, Kyle, rig the tarp up much lower now. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Wow. I don't know, man.
That was, I've never had a storm like that.
Look at the wall of black. Look at that. Little black cloud there in the white. Oh, this place is wild. Big weather. Big weather. And then, blue sky over there. Back at it again. So what brings on forest fires in the park is lightning.
We haven't seen any of that today.
No, not a handful.
Not like for the past 2.5 hours or anything.
So that would really be a bummer if now we got delayed by fire, ready to get picked up, about to get picked up, plane in sight, then the storm comes, then the storm's done, and then the fire starts again. And that, my friends, no good.
Might happen.
Well, it's 5:30 now. We're not getting out of here. There's no way. So we'll post up for another night. Really hope that another forest fire doesn't pop up, because that will delay us all the more. Can't get out to fish because it's storming. So we hear something. I thought I heard something.
Jet?
Is it just a jet? It's the second time we've been tricked.
30 minutes happened. Man, I keep hearing you.
No.
Okay, anyway, like I was saying, we're not getting out of here. We're gonna post up again and pick up the last meal we each have. Pray and hope that we get out of here tomorrow morning. Because there's no fish to be caught in the storm.
No, it's way too windy right now.
Oh, lightning, perfect.
What? We haven't had any of that?
No, that's what we were missing. So we've got our little, Kyle's got his tarp rigged up. We got some wood I split down earlier, some dry wood on the inside so that we don't have to use twigs for my twig stove. Kyle's all out of fuel for his alcohol stove, obviously, because we're 2 days behind now, farther than we thought we'd be, so. Okay, I'm gonna cook up some food. All right, we're gonna do up the Alpenair pepper beef with rice and hope it doesn't mess my guts up too bad. Gotta fill up to the 8 fill line. All right, she's done. That's what she got. Pepper rice with beef. So peppery, so very peppery. But it's food. So that much food. That'll fill up little Joe for sure. What you working with, Kyle?
We got spiced lentils with brown rice, some leftover Korean beef barbecue jerky I'm going to throw in there.
Nice.
It actually sounds like a pretty decent meal as a random thrown together thing.
Right. It's actually calmed down quite a bit.
It's perfectly fine. We could go fishing. We could even land a plane here, you know.
Imagine that!
Landing a plane on the water.
No way.
Yes, you could do that.
But then
we
wouldn't be here anymore.
But then we wouldn't be here enjoying our lovely, you know, rehydrated dinners that are might be our last supper ever. Yeah.
Oh, we're making the best out of it. I'm glad to be here with buddy Kyle. You know what I mean? It's good times regardless. So we'll definitely look back on this with fond memories, I'm sure. I'm gonna stuff my face now.
We might even get dumb enough to try to do this again. It's gonna be a long time. Like our memories are gonna have to fade a little bit, but we might be like, oh, let's do that again. It wasn't that bad.
Let's go camping.
Yeah.
I'm a backpacker. Well, this isn't half bad. Peppered beef with rice. 90% of it's rehydrated. There's just still some crunchy stuff, but my tummy doesn't care. It's very hungry.
The lake looks. We're like 2 stages away from being glass at this point.
We called the outfitter at 5:30 because the last plane could only run till 7 tonight. I guess they can only go for 12 hours. You start at 7, go till 7. So it says if you haven't heard of planes at 5:30, call me. At 5:30, it was like black still, and we're like, we're not going.
Yeah, good.
Just give them a shout. We're not getting out of here, right? Nope. We just sent a plane out and it came back. So, anyways, that's when we decided to cook dinner. Just set up again. They did say there's intermittent thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow all day, but to be ready for like 7 in the morning, because if they can get an hour break, excuse me, an hour window, they'll leave at about 6 a.m. So we're gonna leave Kyle's tarp up, the life-saving tarp, and yeah, just pack up real early in the morning and hope for the best. There's no breakfast. There's maybe we get out and fish tonight and keep a couple fish for the morning or something, but who knows. Yeah, anyways, this pepper beef rice is filling and it's going down good. It's full of sodium, so I'm drinking lots of water and hoping for the best. We'll get back with you guys tonight sometime. We'll probably have some epic sunset tonight.
Yeah, it'd be a great sunset, glass lake, loon in the background, all that kind of stuff. We'll be still here with little food.
How was that storm? Was that the most epic storm you've ever seen?
That was not fun. My favorite part was when the entire tarp I thought it was going to lift off, rip down all the trees, and the hail was just going to smack us.
Yeah, the hail was nuts.
That was intense hail.
It was bouncing off the ground like crazy.
I mean, what do you like? How they're like
marbles.
the size of like
marbles.
Yeah,
almost,
like a big peanut M&M.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
And they would hit the ground, the soft ground, and still bounce like 4 or 5 inches up. How is that possible? That was crazy.
Oh my God.
You couldn't see across the lake. I mean, it was just white out. It was like a whiteout.
And then we could smell smoke too.
Yep.
Outfitter Harlan says it's far away, no big deal. It's just winds bringing in, but the smoke will be a big deal if we get delayed again. But okay, we'll stick. Keep you with us. Don't worry. Don't worry.
We might have spoken too soon about the nice night. It's thunder and lightning and this. Is it raining?
Yes, Joe. It's raining just a little bit.
What's that noise?
It's thunder. Same thing we've been hearing literally all day long.
All pine cones and pine cones. Well, that was one of the, if not the most intense storms I have ever sat through under a tarp. Not saying it's over.
Slow down, baby.
Pardon?
It'll slow down for a bit.
Yeah, it keeps slowing down. It keeps stopping like every hour for a good 10 minutes. But like the amount of rain that just came down, there's no way there's gonna be a forest fire. So that's a good thing. That's a bonus. Oh man.
Bonus.
That was a lot of water. It's a lot of water.
All right, guys, a bit of an early night tonight. It's almost 9:30. Sat under that tarp all day long. Poured rain. It actually stopped raining now. The birds are singing. So I'm hoping that this stays like this. I hope the skies stay blue and the plane has no problem getting us in the morning. We have no food left, and I have a 16-hour drive home, and Kyle has an international flight that he has to rebook and wait for because obviously you missed it. We were told to be ready for about 6 or 7 in the morning, and that's what we're going to do. So hope, pray that there's blue skies, the plane can land, pick us up, no problem, fly us back to Red Lake at least in that like hour-and-a-half window. And then I don't care what happens. It can pour, it can storm, everything's fine. We can start driving. It's time to go. We've been here. Tomorrow is day 10. Long trip, good trip, but very eventful, unexpected things. And we're done, so it's time to go. I'll get with you guys in the morning, hopefully from the plane. Good night.
Good morning, folks. Day 10 here. We woke up pretty early. Did not have a good night's sleep. It's not even 6 in the morning yet. Got a pretty dark sky going on right now. Not what we wanted to see, but I have faith that these guys will get up early and get us out of here before any kind of system rolls in. Just packing down the tent right now. I've already got all my sleeping bag and everything all packed away. We're gonna leave Kyle's tarp up just in case. But we need to be ready to go if they come. So that's what we're doing. No food. Time to go. Wish us luck. I'll keep you with us. These pants have seen better days. I got these brand new right before the trip. They used to be like something like this color. Everything's packed up now. We're just sitting here waiting for hopefully the plane to come. It's a little bit cleared up here. Got everything packed up now. It's cleared up here, but I guess it's low visibility in Red Lake, so they're just waiting to take off. Probably gonna have to stay here for a few more hours. What?
I'm gonna go find a log and carve a ball, and we're gonna call it Wilson.
Okay, sounds good. I'll put my real hair on it.
Yes.
It is just the unknown that sucks, you know what I mean? It's like when we saw that plane come in and then have to leave yesterday, it's completely understandable that the skies opened up on us. But anyway, yeah, it's just the unknown sitting here waiting. We're both very hungry. Plane should be coming in a few hours, I really hope. So until then, this is what we do. We sit here with our bag and Kyle.
We break little twigs on the ground into it, keeps us amused.
We got
Do this for hours.
canoe ready. Still have the tarp set up because
Who knows?
of yesterday, so just waiting. It's quite apparent that weather dictates this park. Everything revolves around it. And I hear thunder in the distance.
Thunder or airplane?
I'd like to say an airplane.
Let's think airplane.
Yeah,
Say it's an airplane.
but it's thunder. Big weather here. So if you are planning on coming here, just be prepared. Bring a bit extra food like we did. We had 2 days extra. This is a 3rd day extra. Now we're out and we could go fishing, but we just have no energy or desire. So just sit here until the plane comes. But that's the thing, yeah. So plan. Have extra of everything. Give yourself extra time on the lee side if you're getting flown out, because if you have to go to work the next day or something like that, you might not make it. It's just how it is. Or you could paddle out. If you plan to fly in, you could paddle out, and then you can really be in control of your own destiny, really. If that's your plan and you already know you're going to do it, you're going to have food for it, you're going to stop at the spot where you need to start paddling out. Yeah, all this stuff. So just word to the wise. This is an awesome place, an awesome park, big weather, big fish, lots of fish, remote wilderness, but it is a true wilderness class park. There's no bones about it. This is the realest deal probably that I've been on. Kyle got helicoptered off of a mountain, so maybe not for him, but it's true out here. Well, that doesn't look promising. Moving right in. We got sun here. That's all coming in. All right, folks. It's not looking good. It's past noon now. No flights, so I'm gonna go back to the other side of this campsite and try to fish. Try to get a walleye for us for supper. It seems like some weather's coming in again, and I don't want to be out on the boat when it's storming. I really don't want to be out in the boat at all. I don't have any energy to paddle around, but if I can't catch a walleye from back here, then I'll get in the boat and I know where I can go get one. So let's go try our luck at some survival fishing. Real deal stuff now, boys and girls. Absolutely no food left. Kyle and I had like like a quarter, like not even a quarter of a thing of oatmeal left. And Kyle and I split it for lunch, and a half a Snickers, and that's it, all gone. So here is the back of the campsite. I'll try to get a fish off here. Success, I got a pike. I don't even care. Eating pike. Kyle cleaned up the pike, but we knew that it wasn't gonna be enough meat, especially for the full day. So I did end up getting out on the boat and grabbing 2 of these alright eating size walleye. So now we have food for today, which is not too shabby.
Good job, Joe.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
So we've been sitting here splitting up wood while we've been splitting up a little bit of kindling here for the bush buddy while we're bored today. Some twigs there, and then nice big pot of meat. So we're gonna sit here and feast on this pike and walleye. Just got a little bit of water in the frying pan. We're all out of lard, obviously. So bush buddy rocking. That frying pan wants to stay. The water just so it doesn't stick and burn. Okay.
Might be our fucking ride, dude.
I think that's us.
Hope to God it is. Look at more walleye I can eat. Please look like you're gonna land. Please look like you're gonna land.
Are you our float plane? Are you our ride out of here?
Please be our plane.
Looks like it. You can see the orange, right?
Yeah, I can see the yellow.
No, I mean, he can see us, right?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Come on, big guy. Come on in for a landing.
Think you laugh?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, he's coming. There it is. Salvation. Kyle. What? Alright guys, that's it. Salvation plane has come.
10 days in the wilds with this man.
Yeah.
I had a fun for the first half. The second 3 days, not so much, but whatever.
We will remember this.
We made some really good memories, I think, long term.
No doubt, for the rest of our lives. So.
For sure.
Thanks for watching. Yeah. Until next time. We're in the plane.
I need a beer and pizza.
Oh my goodness.